Alright, welcome back to OldManDakk. We're here on a new world. I was looking through some videos and I saw this add-on Adventure Craft. So I checked out the marketplace and it's on there. So I figured I would give it a try. So we're going to start a new world and go from there, I guess. I'm going to do a couple just on YouTube, and then because that'll give me something to do like through the week. I can gather some materials and stuff like that, and then do a couple on YouTube, and that way I can add in some more sounds and stuff like that too, and some cutscenes and stuff like that. So mostly I'll just be gathering materials offline, and but on the weekend I will stream on Twitch and put that on YouTube also. What else? So here's the new world. I did make two other worlds. One was in the desert and one was in the snow, and I really didn't like the location. So let's give this one a try. It seems a little bit better. And I think when we stream on Twitch, I'll go through the book a little bit better. It is going to come up, but you do start with the book, which has everything that you need to know about the add-on, and you have a chest. And a little bit later on here, we'll do the chest. I just want to get set up. Let's see if we can. If anybody joins me, I don't want them drowning in the water. Maybe that'll stop them from. Just in case you're AFK when you log in. And we're lucky enough that we got a village just off to the left here. So I didn't do a talk through on this one. I'm doing a voice over. So if there's any little pause or anything like that. I played for about 4 hours, and I'm still getting used to the software that I'm using to edit. And I can only do an hour at a time, and then it won't let me add on. Like I crunched this one here down to 24 minutes out of the hour. So a lot of it was like AFK time. I got rid of that. I sped up the chopping down trees and digging dirt and stuff like that. Just the boring stuff. I sped it up a little bit, put in some music. But I want to see if I can take like 2 hours or 3 hours and maybe edit them all and then put them all together. So that's one thing I am going to try. And let's see what we got here. We're going to loot this village. And usually in the first episode or two, it's tidying up the village, securing it. There are a lot more mobs in this one. There's kobolds and raiders, and like I said, we're going to go through the list of all the stuff there in detail, probably as we come up to it. Oh, there's some bread. And I think we're not going to stray too far from spawn. So if I do need to make any farms, I'm going to make them at spawn. And that way there, if anybody does join me, everything will be ready to spawn so they can get geared up and set up and go. What really attracted me to AdventureCraft was there's more armors and weapons. There's more ores. All the different creatures. There's a new boss. And there's dungeons and structures. And there's spells, dragons. So it's got a little bit of everything. I think I might add a furniture add-on. I don't know. Minecraft should just put that in vanilla. Like, I just want a seat. I want to be able to sit down, especially if you have other players come on there. You can sit down, make meetings and stuff, right? So I'll probably add on a furniture one for that. And I'm thinking, I don't want to spend a lot of time gathering materials, so I might put on. I would like a 3x3 pick. Like I like world utility. The only thing I don't like about it is there's like no durability loss. But there is one enchanting add-on that does add the tree chopper one. you just got to level it up, and you got to use a lot of levels and that. I might look into that and add that on here just to speed up the process for gathering materials, because I want to do some builds and stuff like that, but I don't want to spend all my time gathering materials. So in my off-camera time, if I can gather faster, then I can get back to the building a lot better. And all right, let's go get some saplings so we can move the trees closer to town, so we can start chopping down some trees and securing this village. And I think we're going to go into our very first speed up time here. So let's see how that goes. Be right back. All right, we got a little bit of wood, got some saplings. We'll take these back to town and start working on our wall and grow these trees a little closer to town. Oh yeah, I'm really hoping to get a leather. There we go. So I can get a bundle. I was going to put in a storage one in this one, but like I said, I don't know if this is going to be my forever world. I do want to do a forever world, and this one does have dragons and everything in it. So like I said, we'll see how it goes, and if it's not too laggy later on, like in a couple of weeks, I am going to play this one until we kill the boss, the new boss. So let's get some of these trees growing here. Clear some of this away so we can get the trees to grow. And I've already played for, like, when I'm over recording this, I've already played for like 4 hours. So I know what's coming up. So one thing I'm looking for is probably the name of the town. I'm kind of on the edge on 2 different ones. So I was thinking the Hive or the Colony. Not sure if this is another speed one coming up or just another clip. So if it is a speed one, I'll be right back. If not, we'll continue talking. No, it's just day 2. So we're on day 2, and I probably won't be labeling all the days, because like once I go off camera and start farming materials and stuff, I suppose I could put the day as just adding 1 to the amount of days played, right? So that's pretty easy. So you can see some of the new armors and stuff there down below. They got a couple of new materials. One of them I know for sure is steel. There's a spell crafting altar and stuff that I got to get set up. I did notice some lights like in the trailer when they were doing it. So I'm not sure if the lights go all the way up. If they do, I might do like a building with like a glass. Oh, here we go. We just put the chest down, and we're picking which one we want to do. This just gives you, just staying quiet here so you can read. And these are all the different classes. It just gives you a little starter kit. The runestone, that's what we needed to do the enchanting. Alright, so we took the scoundrel, and I couldn't figure out how to get the poison to work, but we did figure it out later on. I looked it up in the book. So you gotta hold the poison in your offhand. I thought if you put that in and that in, you would poison your blade, but nope. So I looked it up later on, and yeah, you just hold it in your offhand, and it applies to the attack when you do it. So something I probably won't use end game, but you never know. Oh, we got another break coming up here. What's this one? Oh, okay, I see it coming. All right, so we got our class picked out. Now we're going to farm some wood, I think. But we're going to make a wall, and I think we're going to do it right here. So let's clear this area out a little bit, I think. We got a little time lapse coming up here, so I'll be right back. Okay, that wasn't much of a time lapse. I just dug into the wall a little bit, I guess. I thought I was going to do more. I said I haven't done a YouTube editing one in a while. Mostly I've just been on Twitch streaming. I'm going to put my Twitch and my YouTube channel in the description. And this is where I'm going to put the thing out there, like, share, subscribe, follow, all that stuff. Make sure you do that, and it'll help me out a lot. I'm trying to get to 1,000 in both. So any little bit would be appreciated. Make sure you turn on notifications and all that stuff so that you know when I'm going live on Twitch and when I post here on YouTube. So right now I think we're just looking to get some stone so we can upgrade our tools. And like I said, in the next, probably won't be like the next episode. Like I said, I did 4 hours of filming, so I have 4 episodes to edit. Well, 3, this one and 3 more before I go live on Twitch. So in the first 4 episodes, it's just going to be gearing up, fixing the village, stuff like that. I might take the next 3 hours if I can and edit them down, crunch them down before I put them all together so I can get them all in the same video to just do a second one, but I haven't figured that part out yet, so. Alright, we got a little bit of stone there, a couple stone. Oh yeah, we got over a stack. Got some dirt. So we're going to make this village, we're going to put some wall around it, fill in the holes, maybe make a little dock, just spruce it up a little bit, and probably tear down a couple of these buildings because they're pretty vanilla. All right, here we go. Coming up on day 3. And we'll build our own. And notice we have like a lot of nitwits in this village. So we're going to have to kill them off and rebreed up some good ones. And we're right on the water, so we should be able to get some villagers over to the spawn area. Super easy. I don't know if I'm going to do a trade hall or not. We'll see. I might just do like a bunch of villagers and then just trade with them right where they're at. We'll see. I'd rather just get like pretty geared up. I think we're going to do an enchanting table, and like I said, we're going to get that other enchantment add-on, and I'd rather just get some gear and chance it up and then go exploring, because I think adventure craft is more about exploring and stuff than just, you know, doing a trade haul, doing your farms, getting everything, because that's more of a like a realm or a server or something like that. This is just a solo world, so I shouldn't need farms and stuff like that as long as I get a good set. Like I said, I'll probably just do individual houses and that for, like, I'll make a library, put a bunch of librarians in there, so we'll have all the enchantments later on, and I'll make a blacksmith shop, and so we have a couple of blacksmiths so I can get some armor and stuff. If we're having trouble, you know, with the adventure, if we're not getting in stuff we need, or if we keep dying, you know, just anything to slow us down. They do have a trial tower, which was pretty cool. I saw that in, I think it was the second world I made, that when I was doing the test to see if I liked it and if I was going to do some videos on it. And yeah, it was hard, but I had like no gear. I had like the beginning little gear. I think I didn't even have an iron sword. I think it was still on stone. So one thing I probably won't do is I won't use totems unless I get them from like a raid, but I won't make a raid farm. If I want to do a raid, I'm going to have to actually do like a raid. Here comes one of the new creatures. I don't know which one this one is, but it did have a bandit's mask, I think. Oh, it's cobalt. Those were kobolds. We do fight them a lot. They seem to spawn here. It was some kind of bandit that spawned in the desert a lot. I fought a lot of them and died a lot because they had 1 melee, 1 ranged, no, 2 melee, 1 ranged, and 1 like big defensive guy. And one of the melee guys, he actually turns invisible. It was kind of interesting. All right, let's get cleaned out here. There is gold, and it says to take it to a bandit camp, and you might be able to trade. But I haven't been able to find the guy to trade it with yet. So, day 4. And I don't think we've died yet. I know I've died a bunch of times, but I don't think we've died yet. We're level 2. We're going to actually leave this little pond here in the middle. We're going to tidy it up, clean it up, make it look a lot better. But, yeah, I think we're going to leave that here, but clean the outside. Oh, here we go. Sorry about that. Those time lances really sneak up on you, don't they? Like I said, this is the first time I've ever done like a voiceover for the whole thing, so it's a little nice little challenge. I do think we have one more speed up coming, so let's kick her into high gear, and I'll see you right after that. And we're out of materials. Oh, well, like I said, in between offline, that's why I said I'm not going to keep up with the day counter, I don't think. But in between and live and doing recordings, I'm going to just farm materials just so I have enough. Is there really another speed one coming up? There's another speed one coming up. Like, guys, I really hope you like the song that I used for the speeding up. It's kind of like a jazzy kind of tune. So I will be back again right after this speed monologue. Okay, there's that. Now, we probably won't get too many more of those, the speed up parts, because I'll have all my materials farmed in between recordings. I hope. Alright, what are we doing here now? We're going to plant some more trees, get them restocked. And I really, if you look up in the upper left there, see that mountain. I can't wait to go exploring that mountain. Get some sugar cane for later, for trading with the librarians. But we are definitely going to have to tear down some of these houses, like these two here in the end. They're going to go. We're going to have to make some room in this little village to put some houses. All right. Some more. Yeah, that should do it. All right. And let me know in the comments if you like the design or like the world or whatever. See if there's anything I can change. See if there's any add-ons you want in or out. I do have a pile of add-ons now. I'm up to like 200 add-ons, I think, now. I think for this video, that's pretty much all I've done, is just planting trees and upgrading the equipment a tiny bit. Like I said, I'm going to work on the next one probably tomorrow, so it'll be out the next day. Which is going to be more just working on the city and working on the gear a little bit. I don't think we got too high. We only made it to like day 7. I think. Oh, zombie. Get the zombie. Alright, we're going to go sleep. This will be probably the last day of this video. Like I said, I crunched an hour down into 24 minutes. So let me know if you like the hour-long episode where I don't do any crunching, or if you like the little short, like, half-hour videos. Day 5. And in the next video, we're going to have, I believe I have the cave exploration. There's a little cave that's right by me. So we're going to go explore that. And I think we start building on the wall, which I'm not 100% sure I like the design. I'm going to goof around with it a little bit more. We do die a couple of times to creepers. But that's going to be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. And again, like, share, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. And we will see you in the next one.